Hi everyone, Llewellyn here with Warm to Whimsy. Today I'm going to be working on the matching side table to this guy right here. I'm going to be doing another scene. I have a little scene pulled up on my computer and we're just going to get the beginnings of it started. So my colors tonight are blueberry, cotton, I have some flamingo, is that bright orangey, and I'm going to grab, this is Daisy was the other one that I used. I think I only used 5 colors on this piece over here, so I'm going to use all the same colors for this one. My main colors I have poured out, which were the blueberry. Basically blueberry mixed with cotton is like this lighter blue. So, and that was like my main color. And then I have flamingo in there as well. So let me get flamingo just to make sure I have enough of it. And I'm going to begin just by putting in the sky in the background. Maybe I'll add some clouds to this sky. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We'll see as we go along. But this piece has been primed. That's all I've done to it. It's just, let me grab a paper towel because it got a little dusty. I don't want to get dust in my paint. So it's been primed and I sanded it lightly. Well, I sanded this one quite a bit. I took some molding off the front, so I had some places that I kind of filled in. And then I just primed it with Boss to make sure that I didn't get any bleed through. So it's just basic white right now. Okay, I just didn't want any dust in the paint there, so get that out of the way. All right, and then I'm just gonna use my Dixie Belle brush here, and I want my horizon line to be somewhere right around here. Always keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna have a lot of trees on this one in the distance, but for my horizon, or I mean for my sky, I started with a base of cotton and then just kind of blended everything into it. I find that makes a really good, it just makes for a really even blend when I'm using cotton as the base, and it makes the colors blend together really nicely. So I do that relatively often. I wouldn't say like every time, but I do it pretty often, where I start with cotton, which is just this white color right here, and then slowly blend my other colors into it. So here's the cotton, and I'm just laying that down, get it up here. And then I'm gonna go into it where my sun would kind of be setting. I used the flamingo, and I'm using the same brush, and I'm just dipping it in the tiniest bit of that bright orangey flamingo. So we'll just lay some of that in here. To match that piece, I'm definitely gonna have some water. I was thinking of doing a little bridge scene with some trees. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on the water. Coming down from, this is our horizon line. I basically just painted the sky to the horizon line really light. And on this bottom part, I'm just mapping in where I want everything to go. So I'm starting with that cotton again, and I'm gonna do a reflection of the sky. I think it's gonna come down this way and maybe head off this way, like kind of in opposite to this one over here, you guys can see. This is Gravel Road, and it's just a gray color. So I'm gonna go, and I think I'm gonna start some of the trees. My sky, I might end up adding in some more clouds, because in my inspiration photo for this one, there's more clouds and stuff. But I'm gonna go in for some of the trees. I'm gonna do maybe a mixture of pine trees and just regular trees. I'm not sure yet. In the inspiration picture, it's more like deciduous trees happening, so not as many evergreens. But what I do for like fluffy sort of trees would be, I'm gonna go in with a background color that's darker. And it's just paint, so we can go back. I mean, you guys saw me, if you watched the one, this other one, I went back and covered over quite a bit of the foggy sort of pine trees I had in the background and redid it all. But while this is wet, I'm gonna put some fluffy trees in. And everything, this is another snow scene. So we're gonna do two similar snow scenes. So these trees are gonna be all covered in snow. So once I do that, I think I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of my blueberry. Just make kind of a gray, like, background tone. And these two are these two mix together pretty well, so. Thank you all for joining me tonight. My usual lives are every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and occasionally I go live throughout the week. So I hope you all have a great week. Thank you guys. Bye.